Hey, what's up, guys? First of all, no more camera. I broke mine, so not sure whenever I'm gonna get it back or not. So, aiming. I get a lot of questions for this. How can I aim better? How to practice it? How to, all these kind of things. There's a lot of ways to do it. There's a lot of different methods and whatnot. So I will try and go over most of what I go over, at least. So. The first thing that comes to mind is deathmatch usually, which is great, but sometimes you just don't want to fight against people, or you're just aggravated and you just want to shoot, just to warm up and you know train your reflexes and whatnot. So some people made a map. It's called Training Aim CSGO. I will post a link in the YouTube description. And what that is pretty much a shooting range, and it's a pretty cool map. It's a great idea. So let me get in there. Alright, let me just. There we go. So you can set up, the old range here in a whole lot of different ways. You can get any kind of guns here. Let's take an AK for example. So you just click E and it gives you an AK like that. And then you can literally set up what you want. We'll just put it for now at classic with, let's see, 8 for the size. We'll put it at blue, let's say. We'll leave it at that. Oops. Whatever. And then you can choose whatever spot you want to play from. So let's try 2. Then you get started. So targets are going to appear and you're going to shoot them, and then your score is going to show up there. So, see, 1 there, and that really can get your reflexes up and whatnot. So that's one way to do it if you don't want to fight people, or let's say you don't have internet for a day. You can just download this map, work on your muscle memory and your wrist shots, and everything. And there's a lot of different options in this. So you can have angles and sliding, for example. So you have all these. So you're gonna shoot this one back. This. You have reflex training, which is a bit different. I will put my volume 0. So whenever it turns to yellow, you gotta shoot it, and it's gonna tell you your pretty much reaction time there. And I completely missed it. And then you have the burst training, which is pretty much you just shoot as many bullets as you can in the circle. And intensive fast training. Fast aiming. So you got a whole bunch of them, and you lose whenever there's too many, that's appearing at the same time. So at this, it's going to be 7 targets. So here, see, it ended. So that's a good way. I used it a lot when I started playing Counter-Strike, because you don't necessarily want to get rocked by other people and whatnot. So that's a good way. Another way is simply get in a map server. So let's get in, or rather your own AMAP server. So you can load the deathmatch, AMAP map from anyone you have. Doesn't really matter. And then you can execute a training config. So let's see, execute, and I have one that's called warm up, and I will post that one later as well. So as you can see, I spawned with a rifle. There's a lot of bots. I can just shoot them in the head. Warm myself up. Just pretty much kill them. Not really have to worry about them shooting back, because well, they're bots. Don't have to connect to any other server, so this is completely offline. Don't have to worry about nothing else. You can play that with music. Don't really need any kind of sound either, because it's a really small map, as you can see, and you can really do that with any kind of map. It doesn't have to be aim map. It can be Dust 2 if you prefer that, or anything. So that's one way. Just snipe the spot. All right. Another way to just, warm yourself up and just, practice all these kind of things, obviously, is DM. But I'm not gonna go over death matching, because there's so many other videos that do it. It's pretty simple. You just connect on a server and just, in your favorite deathmatch server, you can just connect. There's, headshots only death matches, Dust 2 only death matches, free for all aim map. Op death matches. So there's a lot of different stuff. One thing I did want to go over is pre-aiming. So let's go in Dust 2, since a lot of people know that, man. Alright, so pre-aiming. Let's say you want to take cat. You don't want to just aim anywhere. You're not going to take cat looking at the wall, obviously. You're not going to take cat looking under. You should have teammates for that. So if you're taking cat, obviously this is going to be smoke, so you don't really have to worry about it. And you're going to have a teammate, obviously, looking there for you for your back. So what you have to look at is where your enemy is going to be. So think about it this way. You can have an enemy pretty much everywhere on cat. You can have an enemy here. If he's kind of dumb, you can play there. You could play here. You could even like play here. So crosshair placement is a big deal. What you usually want to do is have your crosshair about at a buddy length from your closest wall. So not really here, obviously, because that's in the wall, and not there, because obviously you're just gonna hit the wall. You want it kind of here, and that way you can, as you can see, clear everything. So I clear here, and then I cleared that. I cleared it this way, and then I can just come here. So I just cleared everything. And then I know they're not anywhere, hiding in a corner, and I'm not just coming here, and this guy's like hiding here and didn't see him. And it's the same way for this corner as well. So you're gonna hug this with your crosshair, and then you clear this. Then you can clear that, and then you can clear this way. So it's pretty easy. You really got to practice that though. It doesn't come in usually by itself. I had to practice that myself a lot, especially as a rifler. Um, and yeah, I mean that's pretty much it. Some people are going to tell you, well, you can just come out the corner like this and just pre-aim it. But then again, what happens if there's a guy goose and you never saw him, or a guy just hiding behind barrels and you didn't even see him there, and you just peek it like that, boom, you're dead. So crosshair placement. If you would take this, start here, you look here, and then look at goose, clear this, clear that, clear that, clear that, clear, I mean this, like so, and then you can clear all the way from car. Then obviously you can, take side and whatnot. So that's crosshair placement. Other things like reflexes, just twitching to people and everything. That's just, different for every player. It's a lot of work, obviously. The more you play, the more you're going to work on it. The more you're awake, the better it's going to be as well. So yeah, I think I pretty much covered everything. So if you have any questions or anything, as usual, just post a comment. Send me a message or something. I'd gladly answer it if I have an answer for it. And yeah, that's it. I'm out. Peace.